As the consequences of the Russian invasion of Ukraine ripple across Europe, Finland says it is ready to join NATO. The country has officially announced it will apply for membership, and Sweden says it is likely to do the same. The Finnish president telling CNN this morning why it's moving away from its traditional stance of neutrality.
Russia tried to deny any enlargement of NATO, and that changed, in a way, very much our position here. Undoubtedly, and what we see now, Europe, the world, is more divided. There's not very much room for non-aligned in between. So that was also what we were thinking.
CNN senior international correspondent Sam Kiley is in eastern Ukraine. Sam, this is a pretty major shift, isn't it?
It is a huge shift, and if you think of what neighbouring Sweden is considering, tearing up 200 years of military neutrality over a decision by the ruling Social Democratic Party there to also suggest that Sweden should go forward with a NATO application is quite remarkable. It is having an equal and opposite effect to the one desired by Vladimir Putin, if that was his original intent to invade Ukraine. Of course, he stated that his intent was to try to prevent Ukraine from becoming a NATO partner, from effectively parking its tanks in Ukrainian territory and threatening the Kremlin, in his view, or denazification. But ultimately, really, Putin's agenda was really to prevent democracy taking hold here in Ukraine, and that is, of course, a much bigger threat to his own autocratic system. But on the geostrategic level, things are backfiring on him very aggressively, and his people, his foreign minister and others, have said that, particularly with regard to Finland, a country that Russia has invaded within living memory during the Second World War, they take a very, very dim view that this will be extremely problematic for their bilateral relations, signalling there that there could be some kind of consequence to this. But you've seen the paranoia of the Baltic states, former areas of Russian/Soviet influence in the past, very firmly and desperately in holding on to the embrace of NATO, with extra troops being sent in there. Not likely to make any difference in a major assault by Russia, but to signal to Russia that NATO is full square against the Russian threat to Europe, which now increasingly appears to be how they're getting involved here in Ukraine too.
Sam Kiley, thanks so much.